Hey guys, welcome back. It's Missy, and if you're new here, welcome. I am a life and relationship coach, and on this channel we get to the root of the issue and we learn how to heal and deal. So if that's your thing, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I would love for you to be a part of the fam. And if you already are a subscriber, I appreciate you so much. Also, if my eye is tearing, I'm really sorry. I might have like a black eye. That's just my mascara running. It's uncontrollable. I don't know what to do. So if I start just having drippings of mascara all over my face, don't mind me. I'm not emotional, I just allergies. So today we're going to be talking about the 5 love languages and how to improve your relationships with these languages. So it's super important to understand how you need to be loved and how to love others, because someone could be like the nicest person in the world and give you everything and you still may not feel appreciated or loved. Or the same thing, you may be giving your all and give everything to this person, but they still for some reason don't feel loved or appreciated, and that can create resentment and frustrations and feelings of not enough when you or your partner or even your kids don't feel loved. Because it's not just a partner thing. Love languages extend to like family, with your kids and with your spouse as well, and even friends too. So we oftentimes give others what we wish others would give to us. So if you wish you had more people helping you out, you probably will be someone that's more an acts of service kind of person, or maybe you're a gift giver. Or like if the way you feel loved is when you get a lot of compliments and positive reinforcement, you probably also will notice that you are someone where you give others positive reinforcement. And when you don't receive that back, you will feel disappointed and sad. So the problem with that is that you will speak your love language to others, but they don't feel that love. Like they understand that you're being loving, but they don't feel that because that's not the language they speak. Imagine speaking Spanish to someone who speaks Chinese. They won't fully be able to interpret what that person's saying. So like I mentioned before, we will speak our love language, we will show love in our own way, and the other person may not feel it, which then will create those feelings of not enough, feeling unappreciated. When you try to speak your love language, or your partner or someone else is trying to speak their love language to you, and it's not felt or reciprocated, tension can build. That's why it's super important to understand how you need to be loved so you can tell others, and to understand how others need to be loved so that way you can give them their love language. So like if you have a partner where their love language is physical touch and your love language is quality time, and you're trying to give them quality time, they won't feel good. Or if they're trying to give you physical touch, that means nothing really to you. So you're not able to speak each other's love language. And like I mentioned before, you have to express what you need, which is something a lot of people have a hard time with. A lot of us have the mindset of they would do it if they loved us. It would just come to mind. They would know what to do. But the thing is, people can't read our minds. Everyone shows love differently, and everyone has different expectations. So you can get in that habit of, I just want them to know it's not genuine. But think of it this way. If you express something to someone and they go out of their way to do it, it's because they genuinely want to and they love you, and because they care. And not only that, we appreciate so much more when someone does something that we ask rather than when it's just done for us. Think about in your life. What are things that are just done for you that you don't even really think about? For instance, clean water. That's something that someone has to actively take care of so we can have clean water. We don't appreciate that much because it's always done for us. Now think of a time when you have asked something of someone and they did it. It probably has had a much bigger impact on you. So you're more likely to appreciate the things when you ask rather than when it's just done, when it just happens, and when you just get it. So let's talk about the 5 love languages. And like I said before, this is not just for partners, it's for kids, it's for friends, it's for family. So all these love languages are pretty important, and you may relate to all of them, but usually there's 1 or 2 that are more dominant, and then the others you will express them or feel them less. The first one is words of affirmation. So this is encouraging, uplifting, loving, and supportive words and language. So you feel loved when others will say positive things about you, brag about you, lift you up. This could be through love notes, it could be through text, it could be face to face, it could be at parties. You need to be listened to and really feel heard. And criticism or harsh words really affect you deeply. So criticism will affect you a lot more. If this is your love language, then love needs to be spoken to you in order to feel loved and appreciated as a person. This is definitely my love language. Like, tell me I'm pretty, I'm a bad bitch, and I'm happy. The next one is acts of service, which this is when someone does something for you that you like or you need. So if this is your love language, you enjoy when something needs to get done and then your partner or whoever will go and do it for you. Sorry, I don't know if you can see, but a tear is going down my face. But the show must go on. So for instance, if you've been complaining that you're tired from overworking and your partner sees the house as a mess, your partner will clean up. Or maybe they'll plan a date night dinner or a spa day for you, or they'll cook dinner. It's basically acts where they're doing something for you. You like to feel like you are a part of a team. What will make you feel unloved and unappreciated is when your partner doesn't follow through or will prioritize others before you, and that will make you feel neglected. So if acts of service is your love language, then you need helpful action to make you feel loved and appreciated. The next one is physical touch. So this is expressing and receiving love through closeness and touch. So if this is your love language, you will appreciate hugs, kisses, cuddling, holding each other. You don't really have to say anything. You just want to be one with your partner. So you will want things like hugs, kisses, massages, holding hands, just being close. You don't have to really speak, you just want to feel one with the other person. You just want to be held. You really feel that love when you're in your partner's embrace. Now again, if this has to do with like a friend, physical touch does not necessarily mean sex, obviously, but it's just being able to feel the other person. So if this is your love language and you don't have moments where you are able to touch or be in that person's embrace, then you will feel unloved and unappreciated, and you will feel neglected. So if this is your primary love language, then you need to be touched to feel loved. The fourth one is receiving gifts. So you like to be thought of. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that you like expensive things. It's just that you like when someone brings something to you because it means that you were thought of. So you will feel loved and appreciated even if they remember the small stuff. It doesn't have to be big, it could just be the small stuff. So even if, like, for instance, you love rocks and they bring home a rock because you have a whole rock collection, that will make you feel loved. Or if, like, you really love concerts and then your partner buys you tickets to go to a concert, that's another example where you will feel loved. What will make you feel neglected is when your partner forgets important occasions or unenthusiastic gift giving. So it's just like, here's these tickets. That will make you feel neglected. If receiving gifts is your love language, then you need to be thought of to feel loved. And the fifth one is quality time. So the way that you feel loved is by spending time together and giving each other attention, undivided attention. So like the phones are to the side and you are able to have a one-on-one conversation. So you will want one-on-one uninterrupted conversation. You like to create special moments by like taking walks or going to the movies or having talks about your day. You really appreciate eye contact and listening with empathy. So what makes you feel unloved and neglected is distractions and lack of one-on-one time. So if this is your love language, then time together makes you feel loved and appreciated. So now that we talked about all of the love languages, think about what makes your partner or your child or someone that you really love, which of those would make them feel loved? And which of those make you feel really loved? Which one do you relate to the most? Also, if you're unsure, there's a test that I'll leave down below that you can take. I took my test. It was like my top 3 were words of affirmation, acts of service, and quality time. And then my least one was gifts. And it will literally give you the percentage. So when you understand your love language, it's really important for you then to ask what you need. So if you notice your love language is quality time, tell your partner that you want to set up more time to spend together and let them know it makes you feel hurt and neglected when you don't have that one-on-one time. And eventually you guys will get in that habit, but you always consistently need to ask for what you need and also be aware of what your partner needs. So if you're trying to give them your love language, just understand it will always create that tension and those feelings of being neglected. And again, same with your child. Your child needs to also feel loved in their own way, so you want to figure out how they need to be loved. So what do you guys think? Leave it all in the comments below, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share with someone that you think may need it. Until next time, thanks for watching. Bye guys. I dropped a vacuum on my phone this weekend. A vacuum. Who does that? Oh god, my eye. Oh my god. Not today. Satan. This is just great. Can I get through a video? No one's even doing. Oh, okay. I don't know if you can see that tear. Should I just continue while I'm crying? Nothing even sad happened. Like, what are you doing? Nothing even happened. Like, why are you crying right now?